Start the clock.
Good evening, kiddies out there. Once again, there are panic mongers running about, and I'll show you why here in a minute. It's just lunacy. I'm not kidding. It's pure lunacy. I'm not. It's just, first the show's only going to have specials next year, which nobody at the BBC has confirmed, and now it's another one. Here, let me explain my point to you. We'll just go right into it, shall we? Okay. Now, first up, we have Peter Capaldi's Doctor Who gets rid of the sonic screwdriver for sonic sunglasses. Now, wait, what? He's revealed that the legendary all-purpose device has been ousted for a cooler, more modern look for Series 9. It's probably a one-off, for crying out loud. Okay, now he's claiming his all-purpose tool that got him out of a few scrapes is going to be replaced in the 9th series with the sonic sunglasses. What the heck are they talking about here? Now, when he revealed the brand new accessory for the Time Lord on set in Caerwent, it also confirmed that the Doctor will be having a more relaxed new look in the new series. He goes in the Christmas special. We already went over that. We've done the hoodie thing. We've done the trouser thing. Now let's get right to the point. It could have been the Doctor Who tour last year, which prompted the invention of the sonic sunglasses, as Capaldi was spotted looking very cool in Cardiff, New York, Mexico, and other places, wearing a pair of black Wayfarer style specs. He goes, I've got sonic sunglasses. It wasn't my idea, but I like it. I get free Ray-Bans now. I was just wearing shades because it was sunny, and I was Doctor Who, and it looked cool. Now, looking in cool in sunglasses wasn't a burden for Capaldi, but approving a toy of his character wasn't so easy. And then, of course, they go right into stuff. Now, the thing is, it's probably nothing, guys. Really. And as I said, I don't really see it as being, even if there is such a thing as sonic sunglasses, I think it's just one-off, okay? Okay. And like I said, then the thing is, what really gets me, though, if you read through this article, it's a lot of stuff that we've already read. Okay. Now, he explains, I don't think I'm the biggest fan. The knowledge on set is immense. Joking aside, it's great that there are so many people who love the show who make it. To be honest, I think that's why it's been very successful. It's made by people who love it, and that means it will go the extra mile. There's a lot of big fans on the show, but then he goes on. This is the part we didn't get, I don't think. But even for a long-time lover of the show, Capaldi reveals he is no expert compared with some, because I've been told pointedly I'm not a scholar. I don't even think the word – I think even the word fan is wrong. I think people have individual relationships with the Doctor that is quite private. It's their own individual take on it, and they get their own things out of it, and it's part of my upbringing, and it's deeply ingrained in me, so I'm not really that bothered about when and where the train-spotting element of it. And he goes, but end quote, now, but it's the worldwide love of the show which puts Capaldi in awe of what he's involved in. Because I think my surprise is the depth of affection at which it is held internationally. That was really a nice shock. All I have to do is walk into a room of people who look like Doctor Who and they smile, and that wouldn't happen if I wasn't Doctor Who. He goes, it's easy to surf this tide of affection. I've been very lucky that people don't pull me up or tell me they hate. They keep that to themselves. It's a very privileged position for people to be in. I have a sense of wonder that I'm in that position. People smile, shout at you, and wave at you in the street. And I had a little girl come up and throw her arms around my shoulders. It's so easy. They want so little for you. They want you to be Doctor Who. So that was a little something they didn't have in the last one. A lot of this stuff is, once again, rehashed stuff we got from the other night. But what do you expect? Get ready for this. This is the one that's driving me bananas. Okay. Peter Capaldi says he's banned from watching Doctor Who by his wife. No, that's not the thing. That's the kicker. Okay, the Time Lord doesn't wear the trousers in the TARDIS as Elaine Collins sets the ground rules. Dr. Peter Capaldi revealed his wife bans him from watching the show at home. Capaldi, 57, the 12th actor to play the Time Lord in the classic BBC sci-fi series, catches up on old episodes in his trailer on the set because of Elaine's strict rule. He said, quote, I still watch shows on my day off. It's great because I phone the office, I ask for an episode, there's a knock at the trailer, and it's presented. They don't think I'm an iconic character at home. That's difficulty. When I go home for a weekend, I still have to make my own coffee. And he goes, I live near where they record the music. Now, the first thing they said to me was, this is your theme. I got all teary. I know I'm over the top, but I never thought I would hear that. I use music to get into character sometimes, including previous Doctor Who soundtracks, end quote. Now, I asked on how long he could play the role. Get ready for this. This is the one that's driving everybody bonkers. He admitted that it's not a long-term job for him. Quote, I sort of enjoy this position I'm in with a deep Scottish melancholy because I know that it has to end one day. I will cross that bridge when we come to it, which may be sooner rather than later, end quote. Now, Capaldi also said he's prepared for going to sci-fi conventions when he will no longer be in the cherished role. Now, previewing the new series, he told viewers not to trust Doctor Who and said that Jenna Coleman's character, Clara Oswald, had a very important role to play with little strategies to help the time-traveling Doctor relate more effectively with others. Now, the thing is, when you look at all the spelling and grammatical errors in it, that's enough to drive you nuts. But this is what's driving everybody batshit crazy, which may be sooner rather than later. I've even had someone tonight try to tell me that he's gone at the end of Series 9. Folks, get over this already. He's not taking off at the end of Series 9. He's in the job of his life. I don't see him going. And why would they kick him out? They just had a record-breaking season not record-breaking, but they had their highest-rated season, as far as the show goes so far. So why would he want to leave? And a lot of people are still making nonsense out of that specials and for Series 10 and 2016 crap, and nothing's been put forth to confirm or deny that. Yet everybody's still going, there's only going to be a bunch of specials in 2016 because somebody on the website said so. Well, there's a website out there that says maybe I can use coffee grounds to clean my butthole, but you don't see me trying to do it. Okay? You don't see me hooking up Mr. Coffee in my rear end and trying to give myself a colonic because some website said it was good for me. All right? You got to be careful with this stuff. Just because he said it may be sooner rather than later doesn't mean he's walking out the door tomorrow. I'd say he's going to do at least 3 years, like the other actors, most of the actors who have done. Also, in the 3-year policy was brought up by Peter Davison, the advice he was given by Patrick Troughton. So I can see him hanging around for at least 2016. Then maybe we'll worry about him leaving. But come on, we haven't even watched Series 9 yet, and everybody's already putting poor old man out the door. Okay. Moffat's 5 teaser words for Series 9 and more, and these were revealed in Doctor Magazine 490. And let's go take a look at this really carefully. It says right here, nothing too spoilery is revealed, so don't worry about it. 5 teaser words are the following: cards, hybrid, couples, solo, dead, mostly in order. One will make you laugh, the other cry. He goes, the reason for the multi-part stories is about recapturing mystery and atmosphere, more creeping menace and character moments. Missy had the least convincing death in history, but her quick return wasn't originally planned for the opener. She just fit the theme, friends within enemies. Concept for episodes 3 and 4 was ghost plus time travel. What if you could meet your own ghost? Guest star Sophie Stone's character will only speak through sign language in 3 and 4. Maisie Williams plays a very important character in 5 and 6. Is she the girl who died? Maybe, but it won't be simple as that. The women who lived is supposed to be the woman who lived, for one. It is heartfelt, eloquent, and clever, and both 5 and 6 are obviously connected. Moffat had the idea for the Zygon 2-parter. We already know that. Moffat has, in fact, co-written episode 8 with Peter Harness. The Zygons are living among us, but what do we do about it? Could it be these monsters aren't monsters at all, and they are just like us? Episode 9 is a tough one to pull off and very different to Gatiss' other scripts, still unmistakably in his style and tone, but nothing like Robot Sherwood. Episode 10, Moffat said, why haven't we done that before? And in 10, every scene ends on a cliffhanger. Claire is funny, and the Doctor is outrageous. Episode 10 was pushed up to lead us into the final 2 episodes. 11 is going to be one of the strangest Doctor episodes ever made. It's as out there as we can get, and it was a shockingly hard script to write. And finally, 12 is more in the finale tradition. It's all about, well, you'll see. And you can catch this full preview in the magazine, which is going to be out tomorrow. All right, for all you folks watching birthdays, tomorrow is August 20th, by the way. I should mention that before I forget it, which is the birth date for Sophie Aldred, Sylvester McCoy, and the late Anthony Ainley. Weird, and you had 3 people on the set who all had the same birthdays. And lastly, for today, Big Finish's short trips range gets 2 more years. Now, for you folks who are familiar with Big Finish, the short trips range is a nice little short adventures, some of them not even like a half hour long, that tell very, very good stories, all within that space of a few minutes, and they're usually narrated by a companion. It says right here, okay, now monthly short trips readings are available from January All right, monthly short trips readings are available from January of 2016. For all those of us who require a regular fix of Doctor Who action, this announcement came as welcome news amidst the flood of exciting Big Finish news that's come thus far. All right, it says right here, yeah, that they're good for 2 more years. The 2016 and 2017 runs of Doctor Who short trips can be pre-ordered today. Titles are available for just £2.99 each, or a year subscription can be bought for just £30. Now, when you look at some of the stuff that Big Finish puts out, it says right here, other worlds are Blake 7, Dark Shadows, the Avengers. And that's not the Avengers guys who fly around with the dude from Asgard. That's the Avengers with, Patrick McNee, that type of Avengers. All right, Mega Factor, Sherlock Holmes, Dorian Gray, Pathfinder Legends 2080, and new for 2015, The Prisoner and Terra Hawks. So lots of good stuff out there for Big Finish. Still is yet to come out. And they've got 2 more years on the short trips range. Now, I'm sorry I ran through this one a little bit quickly, but I was running in a bit of a hurry tonight, and I want to get this done. Plus, I wanted to get to this point. Guys, the Mirror every now and then hits something reliable. But here, this is, Mirror, whatnot, like the Daily Star. You got to be careful with these things, because they'll take words and they twist them around. And the thing is, a lot of people are already going all over the place. I've seen different variants on this quote now saying that Capaldi's looking to make a quick exit. Capaldi's looking to get out. And I even had a friend of mine last night, or earlier tonight, running around about to yank what's left of his hair out going, oh, he's leaving at the end of this series. I don't think so. I think he's going to be around for at least the Series 10. And then we'll start looking for him to make his exit. But for right now, guys, let's watch Series 9 before we figure out what the hell's going on with Series 10. And remember, you heard it here first. Don't believe unless you hear it from the bee. Take it easy. Good night. Have a good one, folks.